Hi everybody and welcome to the Psychic in the City YouTube channel. This has been a long time coming, and for our first video that we'll be doing is our tarot forecast for the week ahead. The tarot forecast will be uploaded hopefully every Sunday, starting from the Monday right through to the Sunday. So for those that don't know me, I'm Sean McGill. I'm a psychic medium based in Belfast, and I go under the Facebook Live name as Psychic in the City. So I thought it would be quite appropriate to name the YouTube channel Psychic in the City. Now I'll be doing a lot more on this channel than just sort of tarot forecasts for the week ahead. I'm also hoping to bring educational and tutorial videos on anything psychic, spiritual, mediumistic, anything that you would like to know. So in order to be updated whenever a video is live, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and give the videos a wee like. The more likes, the more subscribes, the more that the word gets out there basically. So our first tarot forecast is starting on Monday the 20th of November, and I read the Faulkner Tarot. I'm one of a few approved Faulkner Tarot trainers in Ireland that actually teaches the 12-week course certified through Rhiannon Faulkner herself. Now I really like the Faulkner Tarot because it's the first modern black and white deck of tarot cards using everyday images to show you the tarot isn't scary, that it's not evil, there's no dark side to it. They're very understandable and very relatable and easy to get on with. So I will discuss a wee bit more about me and what I do after we go ahead with the tarot forecast for the week. So I'm going to just shuffle the cards here, and I'm going to pick a few cards to go over the week, and I'll explain them to you, and at the end of the cards I will also pick a card from Brian's deck just to give another wee general message out there. Now obviously not everything is going to apply to everybody watching, but do bear that in mind when you are watching and you are listening, that some of it may apply to you, and sometimes I may give different things per card to sort of cover the amount of people that are watching. So take what you will, take what you need from it and work from there basically. So let's see here. We'll pick one wee card for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and we'll pick two wee cards for the weekend. So that'll bring us Friday through to Sunday. So the first wee card that I have picked here is the Queen of Wands. So this is Monday, Tuesday. So the Queen of Wands is a very, very busy card, and what I would have to say with this card falling out, especially at the start of a week, is get your affairs in order. Get sorted out what it is that you need to be doing. For a lot of people around this time of year, we're very, very busy, we're very, very stressed, we're always on the go, and we don't know which way is up. When the Queen of Wands comes out talking about like the start of something, the start of a week, that we need to be able to prioritise what it is that we need to do, and we need to focus. So Monday and Tuesday really need to be planning stages for people, the planning process. Work out your week ahead. You know, what's that saying? If you stay ready, you never have to get ready. You know, so always be prepared. Although this does look like it is going to be a busy week for a lot of people, mostly in a business sense, but sometimes in a family sense as well with this card. For a lot of people that can't find the balance between work and family, that would be something that I must push you towards doing, is try and find that wee bit of a balance and spend a wee bit more time with your family and pull back from your working a wee bit as well, because I don't know, there may be relationships around you, whether that be family, friendship, or romantic, that may be feeling a little bit neglected. So understand that yes, it's great to work, it's great to have the money coming in, it's great being able to do what it is that you want to be doing, but at the same time, don't let those that are around you supporting you fall by the wayside. So do plan your week accordingly and try and squeeze in that wee bit of time for that significant other, especially if there's a new relationship that I'm feeling for a few people also. So get a very dry mouth when I'm working. For those that are new to my YouTube and for those that are new to my types of videos, you'll get used to my behaviour, you'll get used to my sense of humour. I'm very laid back and very relaxed and very chill with everything as well. So that's our Monday and Tuesday. It's the planning process and spending that wee bit of time with family that maybe we've neglected and we weren't with an awful lot. So Our Wednesday and our Thursday, so our midweek, is the Page of Swords. Now, I like the Page of Swords, I really do. This card has a lot of exciting energy to it as well, a lot of excitement, a lot of energy, a lot of buzz about it. So like I first said, that this does look like it is going to be a busy week. This is going to lead into the week a wee bit, I do feel, where we're maybe a wee bit too stressed, a little bit overwhelmed, or maybe taking on a wee bit too much. Now with the Page of Swords, what that says is that you need to really follow with the Queen of Wands in the beginning stage. We need to plan, we need to make sure that we don't become overwhelmed, and we need to have a wee bit of fun and a wee bit of excitement. So if anyone is like myself and likes going out midweek, go out on a Wednesday night, go out on a Thursday night and enjoy yourself a wee bit. Always have that wee bit of time for R&R, rest and relaxation. It is the best thing possible. That's why I always do it on a Wednesday night, because there's not as many people out on a Saturday. So if you can, on a Wednesday, Thursday, midweek, spend a wee bit of time for yourself and have a wee bit of fun. And pick up the phone and speak to people is what I'm saying here as well. So it's not like it's an overly bad week so far. I'm hoping it continues to be good. It's just busy, which is absolutely great. So we are getting the ball rolling on a lot of things, but we need to spend a wee bit of time on ourselves. So this is our Thursday and our Friday card. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This is our weekend. So our weekend cards are starting with the Death card and the King of Wands. Now I do want to make it perfectly clear before I continue to read those cards that the Death does not mean anybody's going to die. The Death is only a transition. It's a change of one thing into another. As you can see so clearly with this wee card here, it is one door closing and another door opening. So do be aware of that very much, so that at the end of the week we're putting things to bed, we're putting things to rest, and we're moving on from the hustle and the bustle, and maybe we're able to sort everything out, and maybe that we've actually decided to ourselves that, do you know what it is? Yes, I do need to spend a wee bit of time with my friends, and yes, I do need to spend a wee bit of time with my family, and that's what you're starting to do, is making those wee decisions. Now there's nothing in these cards that are to be overly aware of or overly concerned of. It's absolutely fantastic, but it seems to be like a working week, especially with the King of Wands. The King of Wands, he is the best at what he does basically, but with that being following the Death card, it does tell me that there's a bit of work that people need to do in order to settle their lives down. I do also get a feeling that there is a lot of people out there that are perhaps a little bit running on empty, and that's what the Death card is signifying to me, is that we need to take the time, we need to make the decision that we're not doing what we're doing anymore. Too many people out there are giving too much of themselves and getting nothing back. Now it's absolutely great being generous and giving of your time, your energy, your finances, whatever it is, but whenever it does get to a point that you're running on empty and you can't pour from an empty cup, you need to stop and you need to learn to say no. There is nothing wrong with that in looking after yourself in any way, shape or form. So this looks like we're having quite a productive week. For those that do need to make those changes, understand that it's probably going to go into the new year before that everything's actually all settled again. So you might be having to say no and then talk yourself into doing it and talk yourself out of doing it, whatever it may be. Don't be worrying. For those of you that are worried on a work sense, don't be worrying. Again, we're going right back into the new year. I know it mightn't be the best time to be looking for work or to be getting work, but I do feel that get your CV out there, go talk to people and do what truly makes you happy. We'll have about a 3-month time period that we're going to see these changes in the terms of work with a lot of people. So hey ho, that's pretty good. So the message for this week is pretty much just look after you and you do you. Don't worry about anybody else. So these wee cards here are Brian's deck. They're a wee easy to read oracle card. Brian is Rhiannon Faulkner's spirit guide, and this is where this wee deck has came from. So I really like to use these ones just to give an additional wee message from spirit. So let's just see. I'm just waiting on being told when to stop. Believe in yourself. You can do anything. This is going to be fantastically rewarding. Now, what did I just say to you? You need to do what you need to do. You do you. And that's pretty much the message that's coming forward from Spirit as well. Do you know, now is the time for you to make those changes that you've been complaining about, that you've wanted to be doing, and just really start to move on with life. So don't be worrying. Now is the ideal opportunity. Anything that you want to be doing, go and do it. There's a really good energy about it at the minute. It's a wee bit dense, but it's still a good energy, and it's a big energy of change. So really get into that. Start to meditate more. Sit with your own soul a little bit more and find out what it is that you really want to be doing. In a relationship you're not happy with, change it. In a job you're not happy with, change it. People around you being negative and dragging you down, yeah, change it. So that's pretty much our tarot forecast for the week. I am running a wee competition because this is a brand new YouTube channel. Once I hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to give away a free reading. Whether it be a tarot reading, spirit communication, a psychic reading, whatever it is that you want, and the winner will be chosen at random once we hit 100 subscribers. It doesn't matter where in the world you are, because I can do it over Skype, FaceTime, Facebook audio, you know, it's all good. And for those that are in and around the local Belfast area, don't forget, I'm holding an evening of mediumship in Boombox in Belfast City Centre on Sunday the 3rd of December. I will link down below where you can get your tickets, and I'll also put all my contact information below for people that may be looking for a one-to-one reading or wanting to follow me on Facebook or Snapchat. I'm not very active, but I will try my very best to get on Snapchat a little bit more. So I really thank you all for joining with me this evening, and don't forget, click like, click subscribe, and check me out on Facebook and my Snapchat and my website. Bye bye.